What's poppin', everybody? We are here back with another podcast, Episode 8. This is the vibe checking in.
What's up, boys?
True. Cracking.
Yo, hey man, I'm happy to be here for real.
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy it's kind of getting cold again. I'm not happy about the fires, but I'm happy that it's cold.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of sad for real.
That's crazy. Where was I? Yo, those fires are like just bananas. Yo.
If you guys are not familiar with that, there's currently a lot of fires right now here in Southern California, and a lot of people losing stuff. A lot of people being evacuated, and I don't know if people are dying.
I don't think
I haven't heard any of any casualties.
People losing stuff. So
I
it's
know
kind of
animals
sad.
are being stranded and dying and stuff.
But you know what though? Cali burned down every year. This ain't nothing new.
I know people are
just
just
dry.
surprised.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy though? Like during the summer, there wasn't barely any fires, but then like
Right.
now it's like
Everything
crazy
on the light
fires.
up. Right.
And
You
it's
don't need
like,
Christmas lights. You need a fire. That's what you
right.
need.
The time it's supposed to be fires,
Right.
it's
Nothing.
nothing. And then when it's wintertime, you know,
Yeah, it's wild, man. But you know,
government.
thoughts and prayers go out to the family. I'm trying to be serious,
government.
man. You know? Thoughts and prayers go out to the families,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Anybody
most
affected by that stuff.
True,
But,
for sure, man.
if there's anything that we can do to help, let us know.
Yeah, man.
But
I'll donate.
I mean, I can't really donate cash,
Right.
money, but I
Yo,
mean,
but were you? Oh, you weren't here when they had that big. Both of y'all wasn't here, huh?
When?
they had that big fire in 2004 or 5.
I was here.
Were you here when it was
Yeah.
like all black and
Yeah.
bro? It was crazy.
real.
But it happened. No, you were probably in LA, huh?
in 2005, yeah, I wasn't here. I've only been here like 4 years, 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So I got here like 2012.
It was wild, dude. Remember
Yeah.
when the sky was all black and
There was
that
only a couple times, like when we were real young, there was a bad fire, and you thought it was like snowing. It was ash.
yeah.
Oh, you know
Ass
what?
was
There was a
coming
fire
down.
recently that it was like a year or two ago that I remember
Yeah.
when you would. I remember I was driving to LA. They call them the boobs, seen the
Oh,
nuclear
yeah.
things,
Titties.
yeah, the big things by the water. I was by those, and then you could feel it would just get hot.
Yeah.
and it would still like it would smell through the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, but that was a couple years ago.
There was one like around 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005, 4 or 5. Bro, I was working at the Joan Croc Center, and it's like a recreation type of.
I remember
facility.
that.
And like it was wild. Like the sky was black. The sky was like it was bad, dude.
It's
I
like
thought
the end of times. And
yeah,
stuff.
bro, it was scary.
That's scary.
It was dark, like it was nothing but ash and just dark skies, and it was really bad. And then when you drive up north, you see all the black, like, you know what I'm saying, like the trees and the shrubbery. Like there's nothing there. It's just black, just burnt.
That's sad.
Burnt
I remember
land.
seeing. I mean, like you said, there's fires here all the time. I remember seeing stuff like that, like on the Grapevine, just passing by the Grapevine
Yeah.
and just being the whole hills and stuff like that, just all gone. I'm like, yeah, that's wild.
I seen a clip on YouTube where it was like a neighborhood, just someone was driving through the neighborhood that got burnt down. Bro, it looked like an
That's sad.
atomic bomb hit it.
Bro, you know
Dang.
what? I was watching a YouTuber yesterday, and his house, he lost his house in the fires.
Recently? Oh, wow.
During his fire. But you know what's dumb is a lot of YouTubers are using that stuff as clickbait. And I went and I clicked on the videos, like, oh, we lost our house. Watched the whole video, like, and then it would end. I'm like, you didn't lose your house. That's kind of sad.
weird.
That's messed up.
That's weird.
But then I watched one, and this dude was like going through his stuff, bro, like in his backyard, and he was laughing the whole time, like, look it, the only thing that made it was the barbecue grill and stuff, like
Wow.
laughing. And then like maybe like 5 minutes into the video, he just sits there and he was like, he broke down. He's like, I was trying to hold it together. He's like, but this is like everything, man. This is like
Yeah.
years of work gone. And he was like crying. And it was super sad.
And it's
bro.
crazy because like a lot of those people probably don't even have insurance. Some of them probably, a lot of them do. But I'm just saying, like they're the ones that don't. Like
He even
sucks.
said, oh, I have a renter's insurance, but it's not gonna cover half this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
And then there's memories in there,
sentimental
memorabilia
stuff, you know?
type stuff. Like that's whack. But we just pray for those people, man.
Yeah, man. Just
That's acres and
Trying to make
acres of
differences and
land
stuff.
just being burnt. Me,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, again, I'm the conspiracy theorist to the max. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense for it to be raining. I mean, to be like fires and everything
Right.
randomly during the winter time, and then during the summertime, it's like none, like barely none.
At its driest point is when all the fire should be.
Right.
I think maybe I'm tripping. Just to combat that is, a big reason why it spreads so bad is because it is windy, because it's cold and stuff like that. It's like it's blowing it everywhere, and fire needs oxygen, so you're pushing that through. But that's just me. But at the same time, I feel you.
But like, what's the start of it? Like, where does it start? I'm just curious.
Right.
Yeah, like the root. I'm sure it's probably somebody starting them.
It could be. Yeah, they were saying it could be anything. Yeah. It could really be anything. Because I was kind of looking into that too. Like, how did it start? Chemtrails. No, I dropped a mixtape, man.
Right.
Fire mixtape.
Dropped a mixtape, lit California up.
Bro, that's so funny.
Dropped a mixtape.
Go ahead, follow me at.
Right.
Shameless plug.
Nah, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, not cool, but it's sad that it's.
Pause.
It's, right. Rewind. Yeah.
We know how you feel.
Right.
Well, hey, guys, this I'm going to tell you. Right? We're going to try to keep it lighter. I know things have been heavy, but this is stuff that you guys needed to hear. But today, we're going to try to keep it a little lighter.
Today,
we're gonna light.
Today, cuz. Today, I got time.
Today, got time.
I got time, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Say you got your kid, with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like right now, you want to see me. But today, I got time, cuz.
Yo, isn't it crazy? This is kind of like new topic, but isn't it crazy how like a lot of these governors and people in Congress and I mean people in office and movie like execs and things of that nature getting caught up in like sex scandals?
Man, you know how many pastors
everybody
got broke off, yo. Like, yo, man. This Republican dude got caught in a hotel room with a 17-year-old cat.
Yeah.
You see that?
Bro.
It was like, yo.
He was from the WWE.
And I heard that he was like against gay rights. I heard that he was against like the total opposite of what he quote unquote stood for.
All
when they pay you,
undercover, bro.
yeah, man.
All these cats is in power.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are getting caught up.
Yeah.
Don't you think like, yo, you was just telling me I couldn't do all that stuff. You doing all this funky stuff all around.
Right.
What's
Bro.
up?
Bro, it's just to me, I'm just like, hey, you guys are dogs. Y'all need to be in jail.
Man.
Yo, they need to be in jail. I'm sorry, man. That right there just does not make any sense.
Don't trust the old white man.
Oh man, dude.
I'm just playing. Kind of.
I'm just saying. And then I heard that even Trump, your boy got like 20 plus accounts on him already.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even surprise me to grab him blankety blank.
Bro, man.
Sure.
That's just wild. When I heard that, I was just like, yo, that's just bananas.
No, but you know what? It's not even surprising to me, for real.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, oh, well, now it's in the news.
Right. And then
But
these
I
cats
always
are
kind of
resigning.
assume-
And a lot of them are resigning.
Right.
You know what? This is what kills me is like somebody gets accused, like they have sexual misconduct allegations, and then I'm like, oh, well, what if he didn't do it? And then he issues an apology. Like,
Right.
he did it.
Right. Right.
I ain't apologizing for nothing I didn't do.
Like Russell Simmons.
I saw that.
I follow this
Russ.
one girl, man. She's a comedian, and so she said, because she was going in, because you know how Russ has that, what is it? His
All deaf digital
situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so she came in. She said that she came in. So so to start it off, she posted like way before all these allegations came out. She posted on her Instagram. She was like, it's crazy how people of power can act and say what they want to say around you and think it's okay and think it's appropriate. Mm-hmm. And then like a few weeks later, she comes back and says, y'all see what's happening with all these allegations popping up of sexual, perversion and all that stuff. She was like, that person that I was talking about in my last post. Let me bring it back to your memory a little. Let me rewind it a little bit.
Yeah.
Went to the post, posted it. She was like, yeah, your infamous friendly guy Russell Simmons. I was talking about him. And then she goes into the story like, I went into his office to talk strictly business. That's it. Nothing else. Walked into his office and he was like, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, hey, did we fuck? She was like, what? No. He was like, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Because I probably would have known that, huh? She was like, are you serious? Uncle Russ. She said that was the first thing he said that came out of his mouth.
Oh. But I'm going to go ahead and say, I didn't want to disrespect him, but Uncle Russ, you look like a turtle.
Right.
With no shell.
Dogs.
Remember Franklin the turtle?
Yeah.
He looked like Franklin.
No more Visa Rush card, huh?
What is lit?
You gonna rush and get yourself a
You better get you a Visa Rush card with some bond money on it.
Yeah, man. The clown. And then I think he like stepped down from his businesses and
that's
stuff
what I
like
heard.
that.
He did.
Yeah, he's a clown, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's cats out there doing that stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all are some perverts. And again, it's like, yo, you need to be in jail.
You know what's crazy is like, I don't understand why you feel the need to do it in a space where you can't. Where a lot of these influential people with money have access to it, like anywhere at any time. So why are you going and picking off the ones you can't get, and causing issues, causing waves? Like what the heck? Why?
I don't get it.
That's random.
And like even in the movies, like the producers and stuff like that. Yo, it's so funny. I was talking about how Cat Williams had his stand up.
Yeah.
He said he walked into a situation and he was like saw the producer sniffing coke. He was like,
don't you know I see you?
I can see you,
nigga.
So that's what you go do.
He said he walked up into the big Eyes Wide Shut party. Was walking into the wrong rooms.
Is that Professor Opie?
You know, the sad thing about that is like I don't think he was joking.
I don't either.
He was telling the truth.
But you see the pattern as far as like him being open and honest, and then all of a sudden they destroying your boy's career, and he trying to play catch up right now. Like I see him do some type of commercial. He looked totally different, man. He just kind of looked like, okay, I'm gonna just give
They
in.
probably hit him with that death threat and the family threats.
or either that or like he just got fed up because he hasn't done any like major movies or anything on TV since that. You'd see
He
his
was the
whole.
funniest cat out too when he was out. He was funny.
He was.
Hey,
the,
now go ahead.
He was the wealthiest comedian at a point. He was one of the wealthiest comedians.
I feel
at
like
a point.
he paved the way for new comedians before all the Kevin Harts and stuff.
Now, here's my question.
Go ahead.
Would Kevin Hart be Kevin Hart if Cat Williams was still on the scene?
No, Kevin Hart would still be soul playing.
Because look at I think even cats like Mike Epps are way funnier than Kevin Hart. They don't get their just due, but whatever. But I feel like Kevin Hart's like he's in everybody's house.
He's doing movies. He's doing
kids watch him.
He's
and old
doing
people watch him. And
he's like selling out stadiums or something like
that.
that.
I'm not knocking his
Coliseum
hustle at
or
all.
whatever, not Coliseum. The stadiums. What is it? New York.
He did the Madison Square Garden sold out. Then he sold out at that the last one. It was like on a football
funny,
field.
bro. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't. I wasn't.
I don't remember no jokes from it.
It wasn't funny. I was watching.
I like the one before that.
Yeah, the with the fire and stuff.
The fire, and then the one before that one.
And the
where he
one
had
before
on
that
silver
one was
suit,
funny too.
Right.
That Quicksilver suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was funny. The one before it too, like it was like
everything up until the
fire
football stadium.
one.
Up until the fire.
The last one, the last one, I was like, oh, like what
after
now?
after the second part of the movie.
Right.
What's the name of the movie? Where he was a cop, him and Ice Cube.
I know you. Something right.
Get along.
Ride Along.
Ride Along. After Ride Along 2, I was like, okay.
I haven't even seen that movie yet.
Really?
Is it funny?
I don't like none of his movies.
It's cool.
They're
The
like-
first one
they're
was
like
good.
None of his movies. He's the same character in all his movies.
Yeah, they're like
little
super
guy.
corny.
He's in Jumanji. That's coming out.
Yeah, I'm not looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
he got Jack Black in, but it's weird because it's like even that.
Right.
It's weird. I'm gonna say this because I have to say this. Your boy be doing some gay stuff, bro. Like,
Who?
pause. Like, I'm not even trying to say
Yeah.
anything negative because I have nothing against gay people.
Yeah.
But your boy be doing some suspect stuff in his movies. Even in his TV show, that Husbands of...
Real Husbands
I
of
don't watch
Hollywood.
that.
Bro, your boy was naked and sexing up every female. Like, he was a hornball and, like, he was naked throughout the whole show. Like, it was weird.
And
dude.
you're the
Like,
boss. You don't have to do stuff like that.
it was suspect. And then, but then he goes on an interview. Remember when he was sat down with a dude? It was like Hollywood something, and
The
like
dude with the glasses that always interviews.
interview stars.
Yeah.
And he goes in and he's like, "So would you ever compromise and put on a dress? Because that's been like the biggest topic of it all and things like that." He was like, "I would never do that. I would never compromise. I'm a man, dude. First off, if I do anything, I'm making my own decisions. Blah blah blah. I'm a man."
He put that dress on Saturday Night Live though,
Bro.
and got that money.
You did?
Bro.
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
Oh yeah. He dressed up as some little girl.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, like, when I
Wig
see stuff
dressing
like
on,
that,
man.
it's just mad suspect. And for him to proclaim like he ain't, to me, I'm sorry, your boy's mad. Even that new movie what he did with The Rock.
Yeah.
And
Central Intelligence?
Yeah, and that scene where they kissed each other. I'm sorry,
I didn't see that.
You didn't see the part?
I guess I missed that.
Bro, like
too.
Like The Rock was like a counselor or something like that, or a therapist or something like
Yeah.
that. Or no, they were either he was a therapist or there was some part in that movie where they had to like kiss each other.
I must have missed that.
Bro,
Yeah,
mad
I was
suspect,
mad.
bro. Mad, even The Rock, mad suspect, bro. I'm just like, oh man,
I
y'all.
ain't gonna talk about The Rock, but he's one of ours.
Right.
He's the people's champ, homie.
Yeah, we love
I'm
you,
just
Rock.
saying.
But you know what? I was like, hey, Rock.
Right.
Why you do that, man?
Excuse me, sir.
I'm saying,
Right.
I'm
You
saying
still
these
the
cats
people's
are.
champ, you know. But
I'm
the
saying
people
these
got a
cats
question.
are like macho men, say one thing, but then turn around and do the total opposite.
yeah.
Like,
Money talks. That's why.
yeah.
When you try to put the brothers in the dress, man.
I ain't finna do that. What, how many?
Right.
Yeah, it's
right.
like, what you got?
Saturday?
You got 50 million,
Right, what
50
time?
million on the table. You just
What
gotta
time?
put this-
What you need me
But
to wear?
know what?
Okay.
Dave Chappelle was trying to put cats on, man. They weren't listening.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not gonna put the dress on.
Yeah.
And with the movie Blue Streak,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put the dress on.
And then remember when he was like, they came back with like multiple scripts. He was
They
like,
said, he
so
said
right
you already
away.
had the script ready for me not to accept. Wow.
Went through all that.
Chappelle's a G, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the real Dave Chappelle.
Right.
I don't know this new cat. I don't think that's Dave Chappelle, homie.
Right.
For real?
I think it's a clone.
I think.
shoot.
I think it's a clone, man. I think Dave
different, huh?
Chappelle been dead for years.
Oh,
I don't think that's Dave Chappelle, man.
I think this
talk about
is. I think again, we
Clone?
talking about money and all
Yeah.
that. I think this is a money Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
They threw that money in his face. Your boy got paid $60 million for that
The
special
two specials, right?
on Netflix.
But did you see he did another special that's not big. He did a Laugh Factory. No, it wasn't even a special. He went to Laugh Factory and did a segment.
I
It's
saw
funny.
that on Facebook.
It's
And I'm
new.
not knocking his hustle, but what I am
Yeah.
saying is that again, these are dudes that say one thing
And do
and
another.
stand for one thing, but then you do see a total different.
That's why
You
I
know what
don't
I'm saying?
I don't think we should
Yeah.
just. That's why I think it's bad when you put these people up on pedestals and stuff like that.
Sure.
Because and this is me just trying to be like human or whatever, but I just feel like 9 times out of 10 when I'm trusting in, like for example, like if I'm telling you, this could be anybody. If I'm telling you, hey, meet me here, like half of my brain is telling me hey, he gonna cancel on me, or he ain't gonna show up.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't put that much trust in that many people.
Right.
And so, like, I feel like when it comes to celebrities, we see the money, we see the success, and we idolize them. So it's kind of like, oh, they'll never mess up. And it's kind of like, oh, dang, like. But you know what I'm saying? So I just don't put that much trust in them.
Right.
But like at the same time, like I can tell you no all day, but you offer me $50 million to change my life. I might do some things I might normally say no to. Like you seen those things? Where, would you slap your best friend for $10,000? I'll slap my best friend for $2.
Yo, what?
Step on your dog for $10 million.
Yo, hey, would you slap your mama? Would you slap
I
your
saw
mama
that
for
one. I
$150
saw it
million?
was like 10 million. I was like, all right.
Oh yes,
We
yes.
can
I
heal-
would.
we can
Mama's
heal that
just got to
dog.
take one for the team.
Yeah. I'm like, mama, after this, I'm gonna take you to the doctor. I'm gonna take you to the best
Right.
doctor
Get
we
you the
know.
best doctor money can buy.
You just gonna get the treatment. What you need?
Yeah, but like without the $150
But you know what?
million
They didn't
incentive,
say how hard though.
Right.
It's just like tap.
No,
money, bang.
I'm gonna let her know.
I'm gonna let you know, right?
You
Put all the money on the table,
Right.
And you be like, all right, and now hold still, tap. Now the money's on the table. You can't tell me I didn't slap. You didn't say how hard. You didn't say
Right.
how far I had to draw my hand back.
Yo.
No, do you remember all those times out you was whooping me and
Right.
you didn't let me move?
I'm finna make it worth your while right now.
Right.
I'm gonna cut my hand so far back.
Man.
But like I'm saying, the whole idea was
Sure.
like, if without the money incentive, you ask me if I smack my mama, no.
Right.
Absolutely not.
$150 million. I'm like, mama, we gotta talk about this real quick.
Barbecue's so good, make you slap your mama.
Hey, mama.
Cacao.
It's just crazy. Like there was one where it's like, would you stomp on your like a little puppy? This dude was like he was about to jump on it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
He was like he was about to jump on the dog.
Bro. All right, hey, if you're listening to this podcast right now, it's probably on YouTube. Go ahead and like this. If you like this podcast, if you love Jesus,
Right.
Scroll past it if you love the devil.
Type amen.
Right.
If you're getting a job this week.
I'm sitting there praying and stuff like that. Like, hey God, did you see my Facebook thing?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
I didn't scroll. I shared it twice.
Right. Hey yo, it's the holidays, yo. It's holiday season.
Bro, I'm happy.
Y'all got any plans?
I don't know why I said happy like that.
Nah.
Right. Yo, I'm happy.
Nah.
No plans?
You know what, man? This is This is the first Christmas where I've been where it hasn't snowed.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
So I missed the snow, man. They're like a real holiday.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm like walking out here, cat's like, yo, man, this is
And the little flip flops.
Yeah.
Right. It's 40 degrees.
flip flops
50
and ugly
degrees.
sweaters.
Going to 10
you know, I
from 10
get it.
degrees to 40 degrees.
Yeah. So out here, you get your Christmas gifts. You go outside and play. Over there,
Right.
No.
I want
You in
that.
the house.
I want that. I
Stay
want
in
to
the
get
house.
snowed in, bro.
You ever been snowed in before?
I've
Never.
It's
I've
lovely.
never come from my whole
It's
life.
lovely.
God, I
Lovely.
want it.
Yo, and
It feels different, huh? What's a whole different vibe?
Everything
out
is different, man.
there. I love that.
do the kids still go to school? When
School council.
Really?
School council.
You showed me
School
a YouTuber
closed.
called, it was DK4L, the couple that live in Atlanta.
Okay.
You showed me them?
Yeah.
I was watching their vlogs yesterday, man. They got me mad inspired, bro.
Yeah.
They're sick.
Yeah.
But they got snowed in. They live in Atlanta. They got snowed in.
Yeah.
That stuff looks so nice.
Yeah.
They got snowed in and they had like little like holiday day in the house and stuff. I was like, bro, that looks
Decorations and
so
all that good
nice,
stuff.
bro. Yeah, they sit in
They
the
had
house.
a nice house though, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
probably like a church. But I mean, to be snowed in a house like that,
with all
Oh,
windows,
man.
all white furniture. Y'all making cocoa and watching Home Alone. I was
Right.
like, damn, if I go outside, it's hot.
man, look, all that stuff you see on TV is like it's real.
Oh Lord.
Snow like that, you know it's gonna be snowed in. You know you're gonna get snowed in. They'll let you know. Cats go to the store. Walmart's shelves be empty.
Wow.
So you gotta go shop
Because it shuts down, right? Everything,
Right.
nobody be out.
Dang.
If your job cancels, I mean, you guys are closed. It'll pop up across the TV. You get a phone call. All the schools come across on the ticker on the bottom of the screen. Oh, schools canceled.
I would love to experience that.
Black
But,
ice.
so,
It's
people
like
can't
don't go
can't
outside.
go to work around
Right,
the
'cause
time.
if they say the city
job,
shuts
hey,
down.
canceled. So you know when stuff like that get canceled, they say don't go outside. 9 months later, expect a whole lot of kids to just come on the face of the earth
Wow.
because you trapped in the house. What else you gonna do?
Yeah, you know what? I seen that for real. That
Yeah.
like condom sales and stuff like that, like is like the highest during those
Yeah,
times.
so like if you don't
Stuff
want
like
to,
that,
yeah. like a lot of people they'll go to
okay.
their friend's house. I don't want to stay home alone. I'm about to be snowed in, so
Sure.
cats will come over. It'll be like a giant party, stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
I mean, it can be cool.
bro.
It can be really cool.
I'm trying to
man.
go do that.
That'd be.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like weird.
You got to. I mean,
should
if
go
you
to
really
snow,
like
bro.
have like that real Christmassy type of, then yeah,
Gotcha.
do that. I'm not. Yeah,
Y'all just go skate past my invitation. All right, cool.
I didn't even hear you.
Where's your invitation?
I said this. I don't know if this is suspect. Pause. But we should probably. It'd be cool to like go to the snow around
Like up
here.
north? Do they have snow?
Yeah, and like Big
Bear?
Big Bear and stuff like that.
Big Bear, Yosemite.
Okay.
Yosemite's
That'd be
just like
hard.
right past LA.
Yo, I want to go to Big Bear. I've never been to Big Bear.
Me neither. I'm
never
saying
been
let's
there
just
neither.
go. I mean, if you get enough people and you guys can split that cabin cost,
Yeah.
go out for like a
We
weekend
get
or
up
something.
there
that'd be
look
hard.
like Tyler Perry. Like, why did I get married? Shit, don't worry, she'll be here.
Right.
Driving, listening to gospel music.
Oh my god. Like I haven't done a handful of things, yo. Like I want to, like
You just gotta go do
just
it, man.
gotta
That's
do
the
it, yeah.
thing,
You just gotta
man.
do it.
It's just like work. You just gotta go make it happen. And I'm more of the person like I'll think about it all the time. And like 2 years pass, like it'd be real cool if we did that.
Yeah.
And then like I know somebody that did it 4 times since I've been thinking about it.
right.
Yeah.
No, so let's go. I mean, it's an open invitation if y'all like trying to go do it. All right, cool.
Snowboarding, bro. Like
I've
that'd
never
be
done
sick.
that.
I'm gonna take my lady out and maybe we can go try that.
That'd be sick.
That'd be flames.
That'd be super tight. But y'all want anything? Y'all got any plans? Y'all want to? I know because the cyber sale is about to happen.
True.
It's a good time to get some.
I'm not like It's kind of
don't
weird. I'm
really
not
want
super
nothing.
materialistic like
Yeah,
that for real.
yeah.
I mean, I like stuff. Don't get
Sure.
me wrong, but like I'm not like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, this, and this. Like I'd rather just work and go buy it.
Sure.
I want to like buy stuff for people. Like I want to like
True.
hook my moms up and make them let them know I appreciate them and stuff. My lady.
Oh, player.
Oh
I
no,
see.
she materialistic.
Oh, she is.
Nah, not really, but she knows
If
what
you're
she
listening
wants.
to
What you
this
want.
podcast, we want you to know you're materialistic.
Don't worry, I love you.
Right.
We're gonna get you the rush card. And I'm joking.
Oh shoot.
No. You played this card
Right.
wrong.
Preloaded with jokes. No, I'm
Your
joking.
card is vetoed.
Dude, that is hilarious. And this is gonna be what, like, since for your whole situation, like your whole new mindset, and this is gonna be like what, the first year?
First or second. I don't really
Extra woke. extra.
Or I
But
mean,
you know
you know
what,
what I'm
though?
saying though. You know what I'm
But
saying.
I
though?
like I don't I've never really celebrated the holiday to that extent.
Right.
I like being around people like during that time of
Families,
holiday. You know, come over, eat, hang out, laugh, joke, talk.
Sure.
To me, that's
That's cool.
That's the best part about it. I mean, but that stuff you should be doing as much as you can.
Right.
Yeah, but this is I get what you're saying. But like the
Yeah.
fact of the fact of it is like it's just like everybody is in that same mindset already.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, yo, like we get to focus 2 long months and like how we can
Right.
get together and eat and do all the stuff and like
Right.
I just
True.
that's priceless. I love that. I wish we could do it all the time, but
Yeah.
then it wouldn't make it sweet if you were like, you know, every single day you had something to do with all your homies. It's kind of like, man, go home.
I mean,
Right.
but I think stuff like that, you need to put time aside like that, you know, to do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and
for sure.
make time
Yeah.
for it, because you don't know. Like we say, I just lost a homie,
True.
you know, a couple weeks ago, and that was the first time I seen all my friends like that in 26 years.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And we came, you know, after the joint, we had a party and all, you know, it was like, dang. And I was said to somebody, I was like, yo, we don't need to wait until one of us die to get together. It's
sure.
like, yo, let's plan to do this again. You know, the holidays or every couple of months, every month. You know, all of us are pretty much within about a 5-hour radius, 6-hour radius.
That's
so we can
nothing
get
once you
together.
do it.
Yeah, so we just need to just plan to do it and do it. You know?
Respect.
Yeah.
That's tight. Yeah. I know for a fact that this is going to be year number 7 for me.
For like just being in a different mindset when it comes to things like this.
Yeah, just not like celebrating like the traditional kind of like holidays. Again, I'm not against them.
As far as not celebrating, what do you mean? Like you just don't like
Go
do nothing?
caroling and, oh, hey, Merry
do all that.
Christmas.
I'm not doing
Nah.
I'm not. Well, we never grew up with a Christmas tree. I've never experienced like decorating a Christmas tree.
Really?
Never. Even when before I even got to the space.
Yeah.
Like my parents just never did Christmas trees.
Wow.
I believe there's something biblical about it. I can't remember exactly, but
Yeah.
like there's a symbolism behind the Christmas tree. So they stuck with that
True.
tradition. But for me, again, like for me, even like Black Friday, from Black Friday, Christmas, you just start seeing a different mentality from a lot of people. You start seeing like the greed, you start seeing the Grinches, and you start seeing the
Yeah.
people that just kind of like go overboard with shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And so for me, it's kind of like it's not so much the family part. Family is number one. Hanging out and, like you said,
Yeah.
being with your loved ones is key. But I'm not going to dwell on
The meaning, yeah.
just the activities that go on. There's so much that goes on. It's not just the singing and caroling and in the church world. You know, when Jesus was born and blah blah blah. Me, it's kind of like I see a whole different side of that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
From a human aspect, like a one-on-one, I just see a lot of stuff. Greed. There's a lot of
But you have your filter taken off. You can see things for what they are. I
yeah.
feel it.
Because at first for me it was like I understand. Oh yes, the gifts giving and things of that nature. Okay, but that's the good stuff but there's always the negative side. And so when I saw the negative side of it, and I just saw like people like fighting in the malls for things, and folks going broke over stuff and things, and it's like, yo, like what, like what's up, like what's going on,
Cats
like
in Foot Locker stuff, fighting over the shoes.
yeah, man, like that's great to me.
Like when that what was the Xbox One dropped,
right?
Cats was going ham over that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, it's a video game. It's gonna be out.
Yeah.
You know, when they get some more, you go get you one.
Yeah, and it's just like, to me, that's not what I'm all about. For me, I'm not about that life.
Let me ask you guys something. I asked my girlfriend this the other day, but like as far as like being aware of all this stuff, I'm down for. I 100% understand that stuff. Even for like Thanksgiving, like for example, the other day I was at work and I was like helping people, and then whenever I finished this client I had, I told her, I have a good Thanksgiving. And she got mad and she was like, I don't celebrate. And I was kind of like,
True.
I didn't even ask you, and I don't care.
Right.
But like the fact that you were gonna get so offended by something,
Right.
Yeah.
like that's
That's taking it
like
to the
it's
extreme.
it doesn't
That's
make
just
sense.
going too
It's
far.
extra.
Yeah.
And like even if we're both to sit down and talk about like where that stuff came from, okay, now what? So now you don't want to be happy at this time,
Right.
What is
Right.
Like what's the point of that?
Some people are so woke that you know what,
nothing.
yeah, when like, where you gonna go eat? You got anywhere to go? Yo, no, I don't do all that. So I mean, you don't get hungry. I mean, what you gonna
Right.
eat? Oh, I'm gonna go to Jack in the Box.
Right.
I got some food. I'm gonna cook. No, you shouldn't eat. Don't eat. You need to fast all day, and you eat tomorrow.
Right.
Matter of fact, no. Thanksgiving is what really like 3 days because leftovers go at least they
Right.
good for at least 3-4 days.
And then all the food you eat while food's getting made, you wait
Right.
for it.
Yep.
That's the
Right.
whole wait makes it sweet.
You gotta wait till the turkey is almost done. You turn it into turkey salad. Then you can eat after that. Y'all don't know. I mean, you don't know, son. I mean, turkey salad,
sandwiches
yo,
and-
homie.
Be hitting.
Toast that bread up, son.
Nah, man.
slap.
What I'm asking is, like, I get it. So, like, if me and her were to sit down and have the conversation about the massacres and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get it. Like, that's awful. Now what?
You still gotta eat.
Yeah, we still. All the food's still on sale. Everybody's still getting together.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sit at home mad.
So that's
Right.
the thing. I mean,
We could still celebrate and
Yeah.
understand, and like really push the consciousness of where it really came from, and
Sure.
and do it that way.
Sure.
And then like at the same time, and then like I seen this the other day. I don't know if I told you. I told my girl for sure. But then I seen that, and then I seen another person. They had like a Facebook or something like that, and they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Halloween's like my favorite holiday," and I was like, "Cool," but then they were telling me how they don't celebrate like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I was kind of like, I don't get that, because like if you're gonna go and look at the history of everything, then like a lot of things we do, a lot of traditions today come
Right.
from a dark place, and I don't choose to dwell in them areas. I just choose to be happy and stuff going on, and like so like when it comes to Christmas trees and stuff like that, like no disrespect, if you don't have one, cool, I don't even care. But like I like like doing it's something to do.
Sure.
It's like a tradition to do. I want to be able to do something with my kids. I don't want my kids to be
Sure.
like, oh, we don't get to do that. Like they're not understand it their whole lives, and then grow up and like, yeah, you understand it now, cool, but like
Yeah.
that's something like it's not that serious to take from somebody like
Sure.
that, It's something we can all sit down and do. It look cool in the house.
Sure.
It make me happy. It make them happy. I'm gonna do it. Granted, where it came from, we might not really agree on it, but that doesn't really affect me right now.
It's not like you're gonna like for all the Christians or for all the woke ones that are out there that don't do all that. I'm like for me, I personally don't do it. I don't dwell in it. And again, that's just my decision. But like for Thanksgiving, my brother invited me over to get a plate. I went over there and got me a plate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Shoot, I
that
never thought
stupid.
about.
You know
I've
what I'm
never
saying?
thought
Like,
about that. So is Kyle like in the same mindset as you, or is Kyle maybe not really paying
Yeah, I
that
think
more
I'm
attention
somewhat.
to stuff?
I believe we both have similar ideas. We believe in some of the similar things. We believe in some of the similar things. We do some of the similar things as well, as far as like what we believe in and things of that nature. Again, but it's not so much the act on. It's just having the knowledge and understanding.
Yeah.
For us,
I'm cool with that.
And I'm
I
not going to sit
understand.
around and like tell somebody and chastise somebody and send them
Right.
to hell or whatever, and say, oh, because you don't believe in God or because you do believe in God, you're this and that type of person. No, like I'm saying for me, again, information is there. Information is there for you to apply. And if you don't, and if you know the information, you don't apply it, cool, that's your choice. If you do apply it, cool, that's your choice. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
But the lack of knowledge is what kills us.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
not
for sure.
understanding or knowing why certain things are established.
Yeah.
Do you think that's
the
something
thing.
important enough that we should probably like try to share and try to push? Or you think it's just kind of one of them things like if you know, you know? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know.
I think
Or do you think it's not that important, or do you think it's?
I think it's
something you should-
important, just
it's
like
very
history.
important. It has to be important, but the person also has to be ready to hear it too.
Yeah.
True.
And so you can't force anybody to listen. It's that saying like, when the student is ready, then the teacher appears.
Right.
So when somebody's mentally ready, they'll ask questions.
Yeah.
You'll say something and then they'll pursue the conversation. And so you don't just like throw it in the face, because
Right.
you could really just like
If y'all seen what he did with his hand right now, y'all would be dying right now. Don't throw that in people's faces.
Right.
Pause. Oh no!
But nah, you don't do that to people, man. You have to remember the same way we didn't want it thrown on us, Bible, Christian, or whatever.
Facts.
You don't do the same thing to other people.
Facts.
True.
That's just general and natural law.
Facts.
If you want how you want to be treated, treat people how you want to be treated,
Sure.
Yeah.
and you'll be just fine.
Like one thing for me is that I always say like it's best for you to just know like learn. It's just
Yeah.
like for example, when I got introduced to Christianity at a young age, I went because it was just kind of like the thing to do.
Right.
But then as I got older, some stuff just didn't make sense to me. So I had to apply now. I had to read. I had to get a full understanding. So for me, as an adult, That's just that area. There's a whole list of other things that have nothing to do with religion that a lot of us don't know because we're not reading or we're not applying ourselves. So so when you talk about like Christmas, whether it's history, whether it's finances, like you have to read. You have to, you know what I mean? You have to have a full understanding of what you're getting yourself into.
I'm cool with that. But my only point earlier, and I just wanted to, this is kind of like how I like live is basically like if you look into anything, like I said, deep enough, there's stuff there that you probably not gonna agree with.
Yeah.
And so I feel like when, like you said earlier, you kind of put it like that way, like when you're so woke that you can't do nothing. So then you like if you really want to get into the history of like this, how we live in this country's history and all this stuff, it's dark, man. It is so
very dark.
And so if we sit there and we let that like kind of like guide how we live, like you're gonna be one angry person.
You'll be a robot, man.
Yeah,
you'll be controlled by
like
by the past instead of you controlling your future.
And like there's no like shade or nothing like that to people that want to know. Like I want to know too, but I also want to know how we can move forward and be able to enjoy where we're at.
Right.
And move forward in a space that we can all enjoy. But I know personally, people that are so woke that they don't get to partake, or they don't get to but they don't partake in anything. And it's kind of like you walk around and every time I want to have a conversation with you, you have something super sad to tell me.
Or super deep, or just
it's kind of like, dang, like you don't
like,
enjoy
every
nothing.
time I see you got a shovel, man, because you want to be deep.
Right. Yeah, you just
walking around digging holes, man.
No, and so my whole thing is like for example, like I remember like being in church and like learning about like the history of makeup, and they were telling how women shouldn't wear makeup because back in the days they started making red lipstick for the whores, and so like, if you would see a woman,
pause,
the loose women's. But they would like have the pantyhose.
Even
and
that, that's cool. Like,
but I mean, if you would see that, then you would know that that's somebody you could approach for those reasons. And so like they use that as a tactic to be like, yo, we shouldn't wear makeup. Girls shouldn't wear makeup because you guys are beautiful the way God made you. Cool, but if you want to live like that, then like no girl today should ever be able to wear makeup.
Right.
If we want to dwell on that, and then we want to talk about then the pants thing, and then like this thing and that thing, and then the locks, and then all the stuff, and it all comes from somewhere that we probably really won't enjoy, like if we were there at this time.
Right.
And so it's kind of
but then half of that stuff, again, there's no facts behind. Those are just tactics.
Well, no, not just the makeup thing, but like a lot of the stuff that people are so woke about.
Sure.
And then it's like, then you just walk around like Locke said, in some bubble. Like,
you walk around, you see them, they're angry. Yeah. It's like, well, you can't change. You can learn from the past.
Sure.
And that'll dictate to you how you want to handle things in the future.
Right.
But just know everybody doesn't want to handle things the way you want to handle them. So you have to do that.
True. And
you have to realize that, hey, people deserve their own creative and personal space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't dictate everybody else's life.
Yeah, I don't know. It then it sucks. It just sucks for like
sucks.
whenever I'm doing something. Like, hey, you want to come with me? Like, I don't play basketball. You know how that started,
right?
I can't wear shorts.
Yeah. Cats is on the bed in jean dresses, yo.
Well, no, like not even from the religious standpoint, just from anything.
Right.
You know,
like,
Reebok
classics.
Oh, like, hey, do you want to like for example, this is like me hearing a song on the radio, right? And the song is just knocking, like, oh, that song's hard. This is slaps. Who is this? This is this dude. And I look him up, and he's a white dude. I'm like, you know how they started taking rap music from us, bro? And like, I don't like the song anymore. Like, the song was cool 10 minutes ago. Now you know the guy that raps it is white dude. Now you don't like it anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you like just suck the joy out of it. You enjoyed it 10 minutes ago.
Man, look. You ever been in a car with somebody that's real super saved, and a secular song come on, like a Kanye joint come on, right? And they try to sit still like these, like. And you see them, they trying not to move, but the song is hidden. It's like, yo, I see you, man. Just go ahead and rock with us one time. It's cool. The song is banging, right? You go hear it again in 30 minutes anyway.
As soon as you
is
get
a
the
road
car,
trip.
As soon as you get out the car, like, oh, he's saying you a broke nigga.
It was like he's sitting there rocking, the song like Niggas in Paris.
Right.
The song is hidden.
Yo,
like, you trying not to move like dun 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 dun. I'm like,
right.
This song is hitting. Just dance, man.
Right,
You're
just
pastoring in the car.
Yo, I remember when I was young, I was going to. They used to have this. They have this game called 24, and you have to pick 4 numbers, and you have to get
Challenge 24.
Yeah, Challenge 24.
I remember that.
I went to the competition that they had up north. And so this lady from the school that I was going to at the time, it was me and another kid, and I placed first place in the first round, second place in the second round, and then I just sucked on the third round because they were like pros, but they were that song. She's a brick, in a house. So that song. I first heard that song on that Sinbad movie.
House Guest
or something.
House Guest.
Something like that.
I got the movie.
Yeah. So I heard that song, and as a kid, I remember, oh, that's tight. I remember Sinbad. It was saw it in the movie, heard it in the movie. She was like, so we're driving, she's playing it. She was like, how do you know that song? At the time, I'm not even listening or knowing what the song means. At the time, I'm just like enjoying the song. I'm gonna tell your mom. I was like, why? I saw it in a movie.
Right.
She was like, ain't you ain't supposed to be singing that song. You're a Christian, right? I was like, yes. And then again, I'm in the 6th grade. I'm like, yeah, I saw it in the movie. I'm gonna tell your mom you up here singing that song. I was like, why?
Tell her.
right.
She
like,
listening
why?
too.
She gonna beat you about too.
Man, look, this is my thing too, man. Cats would take the secular songs and flip them and make them church songs like "Love" by Music Soul Child. I was like, okay, this song is sitting. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Man, what? And then it got to the point. It got to the part in the song was like, "Something you're all I need, Jesus, you're all I." That was like, wait a minute, pal. This is not the original version, son.
Freeze.
They don't say that. They don't say that in that part.
It's like, oh, turn.
Right.
They get Music Soul Child on the phone, man. Hey, don't let these people mess your music up, man.
Don't let them fool you.
Don't let them do it.
I didn't want to do it.
Right. You've been watching a lot of Martin, huh?
Yeah.
I got the clown, man.
Bro, I remember not being able to listen to secular music, and but I did.
Right.
Bet that. But I would listen to songs, secular songs, and I would just wait for bars that could be remotely Christian.
Right.
And as soon as I heard somebody say Jesus or like God, I was like, Christian song. As soon as I heard Jesus Walks, bro, it was a rap. I was like, no, Kanye's a Christian rapper, ma. Trust.
Jesus
Listen to the
Walks.
song. What was he talking about? Jesus walk, God, tell me the way. That song was knocking. I would just wait for somebody to mention God in the song.
Right.
Like, Christian.
He's
Christian
a believer.
rap. But then again, my mom from the islands, bro, so I don't know if she just like catches stuff too fast. And I'll be listening to like Pac.
Oh, okay.
Mom will be like, Missy, what is this? I'm like, Ma, it's Christian. She's like, don't sound like it. It is, Ma. Trust. Okay. I'm listening to California Love and stuff. It's Christian, Ma. This is Kirk Franklin.
Right.
Oh, Kirk.
Oh my God.
Oh, Revolution.
Bro, you
son.
seen how he got like that plastic surgery or whatever in his face?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Kirk Franklin or something.
He got plastic.
Son, bro.
I said plastic surgery.
Oh yeah, he did. Bro,
Really?
I seen him.
Man.
I seen him at Cornerstone Church here in San Diego, and his eyes was all tight, bro, and his cheeks was all lifted. And I was,
You sure he wasn't hungry?
bro, no, and I kept
Oh
looking.
shoot. Your boy was doing that Botox.
Bro, I kept looking. I was like,
Go get you a burrito.
yo, he look kind of
Right.
different, huh? And everybody was like, yeah, he look a lot different, bro. Like he
probably
did
just
something to his
hungry, man.
face. Bro, he looked different now, and like now in all his pictures and
Yeah.
stuff like that, like yo, he looked different. Something happened to Kirk.
He not looking his Sunday's best, man.
Nah.
No, Kirk looked like he'd all of a sudden mixed with Asian. I don't know how you all of a sudden get mixed when you 40.
Yeah, when
This
you
cat
got
will
money.
get on there. I say Sunday best. Kirk gonna Sunday's best.
Right.
There's no. It's not SHUNDA.
Sunday.
It's Sunday's best, dude. Let me Google this cat right now, man. Sunday's best.
Hey, y'all heard that? Okay, so to switch the conversation, y'all heard, Dipset, right?
Yeah.
Jim Jones?
Came back out. They're doing a reunion
Jim
tour.
Jones jank.
And like I guess Cameron was going. No, Cameron said something about or there was some type of beef between Cameron and Mace.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
I didn't
interview
really
Mace
get
did?
into it, but I heard Mace was getting in them though.
Yeah, it was just
Pause.
like Mace was. It was a long interview.
Yeah.
And it was like kept running over and on and on and on about the same stuff. But like, if you could really like, if I took anything from what Mace was saying for one, Mace handled himself like a straight G in that interview.
Where was the interview?
Well,
at?
he had the thing on his head.
Yeah, it's like a black type of, because I guess it's
Flojo,
snowing out there where they're at. But he was on the Angie
I
Martinez
saw some
show.
of that. I saw some of that.
And like he was just talking some real stuff. I don't know like full details as far as like his beef with Cameron, but like he was just talking about how you shouldn't, like, the main thing it was like never knock the person that gave you your shot.
Mm-hmm.
It was like never knock them because they're the one that gave you the shot in the very beginning and things of that nature. And so, but like he was even in his interview, he was like, it's crazy how people can chastise you and criticize you because I was in the church scene, because I am a spiritual man. Mm-hmm. He was like, just because I'm a spiritual man doesn't mean that I can't spit bars still. Doesn't mean that I can't, you know, be in that realm or be in that world. Like, music is a job. It's a business. Like how a doctor and a lawyer, that's their job or whatever. That's their career. He was like, my spiritual life has nothing to do with that. And I guess that was what Cameron and Dipset was doing. Like, they were dogging him because he was
trying to separate him from his music.
Yeah. Okay. And so like he came out with some freestyle. It was
I gotta hear it. I didn't hear it.
Me neither.
He was going in. He was tapping in. And I don't know if Cameron responded, but I did see an interview with Cameron. He was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no clue what he's talking about. But you can, like, even in these interviews, like I see on the Breakfast Club and all those, I see a lot of artists and people come on there with the glasses on, things of that nature. Mace was like, I came into this interview to show you why I have no reason to lie. I came in here with no shades on, because a lot of these cats be coming in here with shades on. You could tell by how they are and look a person in their eye and tell them that a lot of them are phony when they come in here wearing shades and stuff like that.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And like he was like, I came here to like basically show you like I have no reason to lie about these guys, because I guess it got real personal to the point where Mace was like, I've let you guys talk about me. I've let you guys shade me over the radio, songs, things of that nature, and I haven't even been in the music scene for that long. And he was like, but now it's gotten to the point now y'all are just disrespectful. Mm-hmm. Like you talking about my family. You put my family in harm. You put me in harm's way and things of that nature. I was like, dang, man. So it was a really deep. It got deep on that level. But the main meat of that conversation was when he was like, don't ever knock the person that, you know, put you on, because that was an opportunity.
So Mace put him on?
No, well, Mace didn't put him on. It was kind of like Mace was saying like Cam was shining, and then he was doing his thing, and then it was, okay, Cam, you're shining, you're doing your thing.
Right.
Then Mace came in and he was doing his thing. He was somewhat outshining Cameron, but Cameron and his whole team kind of got jealous and was like, nah, we're number one. And Mace was like, why are you being a hater right now? Let me do my thing. You do your thing. You got a platform. I'm trying to build my platform. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just kind of like a rival kind of like jealousy type vibe. But the freestyle was fire. Freestyle, he was just spitting facts. I was like, now, and then if you're a Mace fan, like you can for one, you can understand what he's saying.
True.
He's spitting bars.
True.
And like he was just straight spitting facts. He went on Angie. He was like, Angie, look at my face. I have nothing to lie about. I'm looking you dead in the eyes. I came here with no shades on. I have nothing to hide. Everything I said was straight facts. And she was like, dang, there's a lot. She was like, that's a lot. But then, like, you know how viewers go, and she was like,
she tried to twist it.
She tried to, well, you know, I can't really believe you because I don't know. I just don't. He was like, Angie, came in here like a man. I have nothing to hide from you. So it was kind of like she was probably trying to play devil's advocate, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Because Cam came in here.
To that part of the interview, he was like, when everybody started dying down, it was him that kept Bad Boy up because those were his records. And some of his records went to Biggie. I was like he wrote
like Biggie's.
That was my pen. Verses. Yeah.
Wow.
And so there, you see that one interview with him, and we walked in with Diddy.
No.
Like he just bum rushed a radio interview Diddy was doing with his. I think he was doing it with Danny DeCane or some girl.
And Mace came in,
and Mace just popped up in because he talking about people's life. Man, you cats didn't get paid. The Locks did that.
Came in like Shannon Briggs.
Yep. The Locks did that. Jada Kiss and what's his name? They did that.
Let's go, champ.
They actually went on the radio. They didn't go in the radio station, but the radio station called them and they just blew all the information out. Oh yeah, I mean we did records with Diddy, we still ain't got no royalties off of that. And you see this cat making millions and millions of dollars, highest paid entrepreneur, whatever industry cat in the industry, and you got artists out here starving. He was like, no, and these are gangsters. These are gangster rap. They're not about to allow you to come in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jadakiss, these cats is
Jadakiss, ooh. Talking about some heat
Styles
now,
P,
Doc.
Styles P, like these cats is
What? Yeah.
Wow, bro.
These aren't mumble rappers.
They were like,
these people know how to talk.
Yeah, they were like, I didn't come into this game. They know
how to talk.
They were like, I didn't come into this game, do all this music where you make all the money and we sitting around assed out and don't have no, you know what I'm saying, like no funds. Pause. You know, yeah, extra pause. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's the thing. That's the thing that's crazy. Like Diddy's net worth is close to $1 billion, but he hasn't had many successful artists under his
any
right. And that's crazy to me.
And how many reality shows?
Right. How many liquors? How many bottles of liquor?
He just
does
dropped
he have?
a new jank.
I'm just saying.
He got a new show coming out. You see this new show coming out?
I mean,
I
don't really watch TV, man.
Me neither. But I seen it on social media that they're promoting it. It's like a show. They said, like, you know, when you do a show, like one of them like singing competitions.
Yeah.
Well, they said this show kind of starts where the other ones end. So like they get like the top finalists, or like they already went through the whole thing, got these top finalists, and there's 4 like judges, whatever, or coaches that are gonna have these guys battle it out and see who could be like the best entertainer or whatever. Him, Khaled, Megan Trainor, and some other dude.
One of the girls that's actually on the finalists, I know. Produced a song for her. Her name is Lex Lou.
Oh, word.
Lex Lou. Yeah. She's tight.
Wow.
I think she's gonna win because she's consistent.
Yeah.
Like she has records and she can rap. Lex Lou. She's a
look that up
blonde.
real quick.
She's she's like light skinned. She has like blonde hair.
Ooh, Lex Lou. I'm just kidding. Let me see.
Yeah. And she was posting that on her Instagram, like she was one of the 4 finalists on the show. I was like, yo, that is so hard, Miro. Like, that's so dope. I did a song with her, and it was her. What's his name, man? Another male rapper, B Slade. Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm trying to think of.
Wait a minute. I think I got the wrong one. Not that Lex Lou.
That's one of those people that follow you. They got 2 followers.
Lex
like naked pictures.
LEXLUO. Okay. Lex Lou LU official. That's her Instagram.
Hey,
She's
yo.
right here.
Hey, so Kendrick. Hey, man. The other day,
got it.
I seen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, the other day, I remember seeing you posted on Facebook something. You were mad.
Yeah, man.
So I text you and you said
Yeah.
so what was the whole situation, bro?
Yeah.
So for me, like, okay, so growing up, like when I started producing music, and this happened before. This has happened to me before, where I've heard music that I've produced years ago. And again, like I never knew anything about copyrights. I was young, didn't know anything about that. This is when I first started off. I didn't know anything about that. And so I'm watching a TV show. I'm not even going to put the TV show out there, but I'm watching a TV show on Netflix.
Why not?
That's, what is it? Confidentiality.
Right.
No, let it be known. There's some snakes out there.
Yeah, but
it's a big show, isn't it?
It is a bit. Well, I don't even know. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, then it's
So and they had like 4 or 5 seasons. So I'm listening to some songs, and I'm just like, I'm watching the shows, and all of a sudden, it was like a clip of a song, like an intro of intro to a new scene of the TV show. And I'm watching the show, and I'm hearing this clip, and I'm like, yo, what the heck, dude? That's my song.
Yeah.
I produced that song like years ago. I have the tracks, track files, everything still on my computer.
Wow.
And I'm listening to it, and I was like, let me rewind that. Hold up. Let me rewind that. And I hear it, and I was just like, yo, that is my song, bro. Like,
how did they get it?
I would have recorded that and posted
I don't know. Like, I don't know how they got it. I do know that I've sent music out to a number of people when I was young, a number of people, like CDs to people that was going to help me out. And again, nothing happened. So I will say that at a young age I didn't know, and it was an old song, but I heard the song still. Yeah. I heard the sample of the song, and I was like, "Yo, dude, this is whack, yo! Like, that is my song."
Yeah.
I would have recorded it, the clip. I would have posted it to Facebook and said, when you produce a track and it ends up on TV, and you have nothing to do with it.
Right. I'm not getting no publishing.
And then I would have went to the computer, took a picture of the original files, bam, 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 like here it is, yeah. and then tag them in it. Yeah. And they were like, hey, lawsuit coming. That's quick. That's money right there.
You got a message so fast.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just like, I was sitting there, and I know the sample. The thing is that I know the sample that's on there. It's a Timberland sample.
Okay.
But the extra instrumentation that I put on top of that sample let me know that that's my song. Like, what are y'all doing? That's my song.
Dang.
It's a well-known loop. It's a well-known Timberland loop. But I added extra stuff on that song. Different 808, different snares, hi-hats, and the way I finessed the loop, I made the song. And y'all have seen me make beats before, stuff like that. Like, I take a sample and I finesse it a certain way. Like, when I heard that, bro, I was heated. Oh, I was so mad, dude.
Oh, me too.
Oh, broke my heart. But, lesson learned, I guess. Oh, struggle, man.
Bro, I know how that feels. Remember I told you what happened to me when I got my stuff copied by some church here locally?
Yeah.
Some snakes, bro. Snakes. First off, somebody from the church, a very big church here in San Diego. Very, very big, very influential church. And very influential church. Yeah. They had a conference coming up.
True.
And they had Justin Bieber's pastor coming, and he was coming to the conference to do it with them. And they hit me up and like, hey, we want to buy your stuff, but just the way they came at me business wise, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sell you guys my stuff. They wanted to buy my stuff below cost, and then they told me like, oh, you have to realize that we're on a platform where we could help you. That's what you need to realize. I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Right.
And so when that being said, I get a screenshot right when that conference starts, and somebody sends me a picture of somebody that they recreated my entire.
That's wild.
My thing, and from the name of the font to the colors to the placements, and then they had the nerve to like make like little video clips, and they were selling them, and they were like had little commercials, and they were selling them in the lobby, and I was kind of like, so when I hit them up about it, like, yo, that's mine, bro. Like, no, it's not. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm sending you the screenshot. This is me wearing the sample hoodie of that a year ago. And your conference, here you are a year and a half later at a conference with exactly my hoodie that you just changed the word. So what is that? And he said, if you have a problem, go talk to the office. Yeah.
This is the church.
The church. Cornerstone Church.
The church.
I don't know. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't move like that, bro.
That's
some snakes, man.
There's ways to do things, especially a big place like that. You know how to move.
Yeah. Did you ever talk to anybody did you ever find?
I hit up I went through a bunch of chain of commands, bro. Yeah. I even talked to one of the pastors there.
Yeah.
What to do about this? And he was giving me this advice. He advised me not to go. They're gonna get security to take you out and all that stuff. And I was like,
take you out of this?
Yes. If I went with those intentions, that the security would be waiting for me. I was like, okay. And then
is that was their way of solving the problem?
Yeah, and I went through a bunch of chains, man. Who made this? I finally came across the name, and I hit this person directly. I know this person. Hit them up. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, at the end of the day, if you wanted this design, you just had to hit me up. Yeah. I mean, and I would have came in. I would have made some merch for you.
Right.
But like for you to take my idea and to make money off of it is foul. And he was kind of like, at first he was like, I didn't make it, and so I went back to all his little homies, and they're like, he made it. Him and his little team. So I went back and I was like, hey man, we need to talk. Never answered me again. And I was like, you know what? I could make this a thing, or I could just put my head back down, keep working, and just know how you move. So you want to copy my stuff, but everybody knows the fact that I got a screenshot lets me know that people know who did it. People know who did it first.
And weren't you selling your stuff at that time?
At that time, that's what made me so mad. Like if I'm selling mine for a specific price point, and I have a certain quality, you're just gonna make this. It's like me making Nike making a shirt and saying just do it, and then you making another shirt and the swoosh is backwards.
Just did it.
Yeah, just did it.
Right.
It's kind of
We're
like
already done.
freaking bootleg,
Man.
And it is, man, that left a sour taste in my mouth for like the church. Kind of like pause.
Yeah,
but it's
you will
like,
never go there anymore.
Yeah,
like
man,
you don't
I
even.
will never go there. And I used to go there all the time and just like, be cool. You know what's crazy is I remember when I made my sample, I went to the church.
Cliff, yo, cracking up.
Yeah. Bro, Cliff is gonna die.
Oh shoot.
I remember just going to the church, bro, when I made my sample and I wore it, and I had like a crowd around me.
Yeah.
Even this dude, I had a crowd around me. It was like trying to like peep the sweater out, and it was like, oh man, this is dope, man. Like we need this. This. That's what made them hit me up a few months later. Cliff dying still. You good, bro? What was so funny?
Guess it already done. Oh my god! Wow.
Just did it already.
With a straight face.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. This day was hilarious.
Bro, Cliff crying right now,
eyes,
bro.
homie.
Yo, you ever seen a black dude turn red?
Yo.
Today.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's the bad taste in my mouth for like the church, and like just knowing that like they move like that, bro.
Yo, you should make the same hoodie and put Cornerstone Church on it, man. I would, Cornerstone. I would literally come for them, man.
Right.
I would
That's
come
wild,
for
man.
them.
But you know what though? That shows
Yeah.
their character. That shows.
For
that
sure,
shows
man.
that
Man.
dude's character that stole your idea.
Man.
And it shows how that church functions.
Yeah, we were cool, so it was kind of like wow.
Man.
That's how
So it
that's how
has
is.
nothing to do with your entrepreneurship and your business and your brand. It's solely about
character, man.
them gaining and you
Just trying to get some gain off of someone else's like steam. It's corny to me, but just knowing how people move, like, I just know better. I stay out of those circles and like.
Yeah.
And like
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Oh, they don't got no shame, because you know what, they had copied 2 or 3 pieces of my merch, and then they copied some from like this Mosaic Church makes church merch, and Mosaic Church is a church in LA. It's more like a younger church. They have like cool, like stuff, and so they copied some of their stuff exactly too. And so with that being said, it's kind of like, wow, we just know how you move. Like
That's
you,
crazy.
You just don't have enough ideas to create your own, so you take other people. So I just know how it feels when you just see somebody.
Bro.
It's infuriating, bro.
It's
I don't know if I
whack.
said that right.
No, it makes your blood boil. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
It's
bro.
just like
It makes me want to throw hands.
Yeah, it just lets you know that for one, cats don't care,
right.
and then two, on the positive side for you, that lets you know that they're not that creative. They had to steal it.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the juice.
I did something right. Somebody
Yeah.
wanted.
Yep.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It just, I always won't move in those circles anymore.
True.
And every now and then I get like a little message like, hey, man, this is sick. I'm like, yeah, get out my messages. Like, hey, do you want this picture before you just go ahead and take it? You want me to set the shot up for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just for those that don't know, your boy Misi's clothing line is fired. Great stylist,
Man, I
great
appreciate that, bro.
man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, y'all want anything clever, catchy when it comes to just design and just
True.
hit your boy up. Hit your boy up. Check out his page, Tempoco on Instagram.
The Tempoco
The
on
Tempoco
Instagram.
at Instagram.
People,
Fire clothing
2018
line.
is gonna be a big year. I'm gonna try to stop saying lit. When when 7-year-old kids are running around saying that's lit, it's time to stop.
Right.
It's time to stop. I'm gonna go to Target and they got a shirt that Target say it's lit, fam. It's enough.
What?
It's time to stop.
Wow.
So, but 2018 is gonna be huge for everybody, man. I
Yeah.
feel like you guys got a lot coming up in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a whole
Mr.
different
Locke's
year,
got a
man.
lot coming up in 2018 and 19 and 2010.
All of it, man.
From
Every
99 into 2000.
Right.
But it's cool, man.
Yeah, man. I have fun with you guys, man. It's always a pleasure doing this podcast with
Yeah.
y'all.
For sure, bro.
Y'all family, man, for real.
Man, it's cool, man. I mean, I feel like
I'm telling you, like I said earlier, we're gonna remember this in about a year or two when we sit up there buying houses. Yo, remember we couldn't really pay that bill.
Right.
Well,
paid it 3 years in advance.
right.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man.
It's good, man.
Again,
We
it's
I
gonna get
bought
bigger
my
and
house
better.
with a bag of dimes, yo.
Hey, straight up. Straight
I
up.
walk up
facts.
my Google check right to the place in my head. You gonna cash this?
Yeah.
You take it.
Nah, I appreciate you guys, man. Just
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Just doing this is fun, man. I appreciate you. I enjoy this, man. And for the listeners, again, man, this is nothing but just Again, positive vibes, just good information, just stuff that's we're talking about. Some stuff you could take it, some stuff it's kind of like goes out the ear in one ear, out the other. It's cool, but at the end of the day, I just hope that you guys are catching our vibe, man.
Right.
That's the whole point. You're
Yeah,
catching
for
our
sure.
vibe, and you're catching some type of information or just energy from us, man. So
Yeah, I think it's good. We just have a lot of conversations that people are not willing to have.
yeah.
And so that's what the vibe is, man.
Yeah.
The vibe is it's just a realistic perspective, man. And
Yeah,
it's just
a
really
real,
what it
it's
is.
a real conversation. That's
Yeah.
all it
Stop
is.
beating around the bush.
Yeah.
No,
So this is our episode 8, man.
episode 8, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
That's 2 months.
yeah.
dang.
We lit.
We lit. It's lit, fam.
We need to leave that word in
Right.
2017.
Right.
dude.
We need to leave that word somewhere else.
Yeah, man. That's
We're gonna come back next week with a list of words to leave in 2017. I'm gonna make the list myself.
right.
Yo. Hey, we should do that. Okay, so we're gonna make Locks. You gonna make the list.
I'm gonna make the
of
list.
everything, all the words we should leave in
All
2017.
the words is leaving 2017.
Kendrick, make a list of the songs we should leave in 2017.
It's gonna be a long list.
And I'm gonna make a list of fashion trends that we should leave in 2017
Oh my God, that'd
for
be funny.
sure.
Yo, that could be our next. That could be our next.
Yeah,
Hey, no, we leave, bruh. We leaving it back.
bruh. I might make. I don't know.
That might have to
It
leave in
might have made it to my
2017
list.
too.
No.
Hey, real quick, I heard they're making a Vine too.
Really?
Yes, and they said
Jump on it now.
Yeah, man, jump on it. There's gonna be like another element to it, which I don't know what it is yet. And they said I don't think it's gonna start off with AdSense, so it's not gonna start off
Okay.
monetized.
Okay.
But
Anything new? You
we're
never
gonna
know.
be there. So go ahead. Before we close this out, go ahead and drop your Instagram so people can follow you. These guys have a lot to offer.
Oh.
If you don't know, we're involved in everything from music to comedy to sketches to clothing.
Yes.
And so if you follow us on social media, you will be able to get some of these goods and
Yeah.
services. So go ahead and plug them up real quick, Kendrick.
My Facebook is just my name, Kendrick McMillan. My Instagram page is A Day with Ken. A Day with WIT Ken KEN. That's my personal page, and then we also have our studio page, Core Studios, on Instagram.
How do you spell court?
KKOR.
KKOR Studios.
Yeah, and if you want to check out the space, just hit us up. Send us a DM, and yeah, we'll set it up for
So
you.
for those of you, who don't know, they have a legit recording studio.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a crazy good space, and they're crazy good engineers and producers, and they know what they're
Appreciate
doing. And so, if you need something like that, this is the space. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna find another space here in San Diego with this type of quality and like these cats like this. So go ahead and hit them
Right.
up.
Appreciate
Mr.
that.
Locks.
True. Let me get my phone off.
Mr. Locks is a comedy
Screensaver.
guy, bro.
Yo, did you see my post yesterday?
Which one?
The Terrence Howard joint. Terrence Howard. Yo, they came at that cat all weekend. Yo.
Why? Why they have?
I don't know, man. But I don't
He's
know,
been putting his
man.
face on everything, huh?
Yo, that's what I did. I did one. I was like, yo, y'all can't leave me out. So I dropped that jank.
He said he man, the masters of the.
He main. Can't
He
main.
main.
Yo, man.
Bro, that's hard.
Yeah. But
Hey, I said if we ever did a video of this podcast. By the way, guys, if you guys listened to last week's, I said we did video. The
Yeah.
video got ruined, so we didn't post the video.
oh, I forgot about that.
So there's no video. But if we do, I said if we ever do, whenever Locks talks, his voice is so deep that I said we should put subtitles on a bouncing ball.
Oh my God.
The podcast was
My,
real good last week. You know.
I mean, it sounded like Shaq.
Oh, dude.
You know, when I shoot the foul shot. No, I'm joking. But my Instagram is locks LOCS _ and AND _ keys KEYZ.
Yes, sir.
Smart dude. So yeah, hit up Locks for he can give you a good laugh. I know he has some stuff coming up,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna put together
trying
for
to get
some-
into the fashion too. So
some
I got
fashion,
my stuff
some
going.
merch.
I'm
boy's a musician
I'm a producer
at-
just like Ken.
Yeah, I
Well,
am.
Locks
a
do it
musician,
all,
man.
man.
musician. Your boy be at the what is
It's
it?
like
Neo Soul
Costco.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, I'm the MD for Neo Soul Tuesdays out here in San Diego at Atomic.
Yes, sir.
So come through.
Yeah,
First,
so-
second, and fourth Tuesdays.
Yup. And then I know like you talked to me about like you had some ideas for like just
Merch.
different things. Just
Yeah,
merch
man.
and
The
ideas.
mer-
like little-
Get ready for the merch, man.
So it's gonna be flames, bro.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know him, I haven't known Locks for a long time, but dude is hilarious. But he has an insight on stuff that is it's like it's a crazy different like way of thinking about things. It's kind of like, oh shoot, that is something. And so
And then check him out on what's your YouTube
Oh,
page?
my YouTube jank. I said jank. Y'all okay.
He's not from here, like fully.
I kind of am, but I'm kind of not.
Yeah. So he says a lot of like foreign things, and we don't appreciate it. Go ahead.
Right.
So my YouTube is Life in My Own Key. Life in My Own Key. And I just dropped a vlog last week. I got another one coming up. I think I'm gonna do my next one on. I gotta do Neo Soul Tuesdays.
True.
And then one after that's gonna be about my hair.
Fire.
Bro.
Yeah.
So my hair was blowing up, bro.
Yeah. Is it?
Man, my hair is blowing up, and I don't share it, and I keep getting subscribers, like, and then like some random people I don't know,
Yeah.
like in other states, like subscribe, and then they'll hit me up and be like, "Yo, like,
Yeah.
I really like your hair vlog or sick video," and like a bunch of young cats don't even know. So that's
Fire
Yeah.
flames.
Fire flames. Hey, for some reason I don't know if y'all don't know us. Everybody in here is locked up.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Kendrick is the newbie.
He's at the young
Yep.
lion
I
right
got,
now, yo.
About to be. This is my year. No. January starts my year.
January. Okay.
Jeez,
My
that's
full year.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's a
your
long
boy's almost
process,
in.
man, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
for real.
man. I'm somewhat locked. No, actually, I am. I think I am.
No, they look locked.
I think I'm
Yeah,
locked.
it looks like
Yeah.
to me.
I just need to. I'm getting retwisted tomorrow. Crazy.
Length, bro.
Yeah.
It's flames. If you
Trying
want to check us out, if obviously we just talked about it, but I got merch. I got it's not even merch, bro. I got a clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
I do vlogs and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out on Instagram, it's the Temple for my clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
My personal is Misi Washington, so MISI Washington.
That's right.
Page. And then my YouTube is gonna be Misi Washington as well. So go ahead and check that out. We working, man.
Misi rides bikes too.
Misi rides
So
motorcycles.
if you got motorcycles, give them to Misi.
Gang up, let's go. One wheels only.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, buddy. Man, it's been a good vlog. Good podcast talking to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Man, I'm tripping. Thank you for listening to the Vibe Podcast. We out here.
Yes. Y'all
Gone.
be blessed.